Hello everybody. Roger says hey. So I think it's been a couple of weeks or something like that since I've done my last rugby video. I've only done one rugby video so far on my channel. Now the last video I did was more about like the history of rugby, rugby union versus rugby league and how they came to be. This one is going to be getting into something completely different. So I was looking around at what rugby video I could do today. I came across this one. What I've been wanting to do is kind of get a better feel for the game. I have seen just very brief clips of rugby players getting hit before. It does look very similar to American football as far as like the intensity of the tackles and the hits and everything, but there is a difference between American football and rugby and how you tackle and how you hit other players. American football players used to not wear pads, and then players started dying, and so they kind of added pads as a safety, measure. That said though, I know that hits can go wrong in rugby, and you guys don't have pads or helmets to protect you at all. In that sense, if a hit goes rogue or something, that probably just puts you at a little bit higher risk of being seriously injured or killed. Now, I don't know, have any rugby players ever actually died, on the field or as a result of an injury that they got during a game? So I'm gonna get schooled today on an aspect of the game. So let's see how rough rugby can get.
And this doesn't look good. No way.
Oh, they're holding up a sheet.
Oh, that's just a terrible image. Space. Good ball for Engelbrecht. Oh, Jeremy ran into somebody who stayed down. It could be Conrad Smith. It is Conrad Smith. Oh, is he out?
What happened?
First aid men onto him very quickly indeed, but he got his head on the wrong side.
Oh.
That little dip by JJ Engelbrecht.
I wonder if it was him hitting his head as he fell back.
Yeah, that looks like
or, oh no, when he hit him.
De tirer comme bilan avec ici cette échappée de Virimi Vakatawa, le nouveau style de jeu du Racing sur cette pelouse synthétique de l'EIO Arena. Virimi Vakatawa qui vient s'empaler sur les Alain et qui avec le centre de l'équipe de France.
Oh!
C'est
Probably oh my gosh.
La tête heurte il y a la percussion d'abord et regardez la tête, bon déjà là il y a un énorme choc et derrière la tête ici voilà.
We had a neck injury right there.
Qui est dur sur le synthétique.
Et dessous, bien sûr. C'était un peu comme ça que
He's got him high. Just go back, guys. He's not falling at all. He's just stepping.
Oh!
That's a shoulder. That's a nasty shoulder.
They're saying a shoulder, so maybe that's an illegal hit with the shoulder. Oh! Yeah, that guy's head probably just got smashed.
Looks like he's hurt. So watch Ronald Elstad's elbow.
It got elbowed in the face, maybe?
That's the offensive object. Boom. And he's sleeping.
He's sleeping.
Ragdoll. He's looking very uncomfortable.
Like a ragdoll.
Here he goes again. Atkinson.
Oh! Did he get like clotheslined? They're both hurt. Oh!
There it is.
Yeah, he did.
Owen Farrell, the moment he'd done it, acknowledging the mistake he'd made.
I'm assuming that's an illegal tackle. You're not supposed to pull him down by the neck like that. But that guy got hurt too. I don't know how he did. Oh.
And this doesn't look good. No way. That's not nice to see. You can see that he's up on his haunches, which
Is that illegal too?
started much in the Premiership recently. Oh, that is a high tackle. Oh dear.
High tackle. Okay, so high tackles are not legal?
But this is it here, Jeff Parlin. Really good carry. It's a swinging arm.
Okay, yeah, so oh, look at the way he bent.
They could both be in trouble now. I guess
Back
Barrington's
is
only
probably
mitigating
broken on that.
factor is that Brad is I mean,
What happens when the ball gets knocked loose like that? Can anybody recover it? He got knocked out. Oh my, look at the way he's laying there. Oh, you heard that one too. Oh my gosh. That guy's out. Look at him. He's out. Oh my gosh.
Brian Lima is going to have to take some time out here for sure.
Yeah. Maybe stop the rest of the game. I don't know. Oh my god. It looks like the guy in the red and white got hit worse, but... What happened there? Looked like a normal fall. Oh, he got smacked in the side of the head. Is that a foul or something?
Hard in the first 34.5 minutes.
Well, look at how high he jumped.
Rousseau, there he goes again.
That's a big guy. Oh, I didn't even see the guy in the yellow go down.
He sees off a tackler in the form of Bateman.
That's where the bus is full.
Oh, he just overpowered him. Oh my gosh. That is a big guy.
This season with injury, Florian Fritz looked like he collided absolutely with the knee.
I don't understand what happened there. Oh!
Trying to respond as we know they can. Here goes Wade, who is blasted off the tackle. Ford has to go back quickly. Now he hurt himself long. Just on the tackle on Willie LaRue.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong person. I was like, who went down? Oh, he got hit in the face.
Nothing wrong with that. Goes a little bit high.
Oh.
A little bit lower, otherwise you're going to run.
Two tackles. Have a look at this. He was at the advantage line. Collins hit him so aggressively and just gave him the message.
Are these the All Blacks playing right here in Australia?
Oh, I can feel it in the commentary box.
Oh!
Knees, bodies, bones, the whole trip.
Mustaine, Katrakilis, Tuatavaki. Look at Donovan. Has gone straight down. That was head on head.
A horrible clash there, Marnonu putting everything into the accidental.
They collide heads. That's a shoulder to the head.
He's out before he hits the floor. Let's hope he's okay.
I mean, that went right up into his neck. Oh my gosh. Wow, that first one that they showed with them like covering the guy up with his sheet, you knew that that was serious. I don't know what happened to that guy. I hope he's okay. But yeah, when they like hide what's going on, that's got to be like a life-threatening injury happening right there. I mean, all of these looked bad. I'm sure that most of these got concussions. If that's the case, do they get back in the game and play, or do they sit out for the rest of the game? I think over here in our sports now, they've gotten to the point to where if there's a possibility that you got a concussion, you're pretty much out for the game. Like, they won't let you go back in and play. So I'm wondering if that's the same here with rugby, or if they just kind of like sit out for a few minutes, power through it, and go back in. I'm also assuming that some of these were illegal hits. Probably not all of them, but some of them sounded illegal from the announcers' commentary. They were talking about like high hits, shoulder hits. Like, the only thing I know about like tackling in rugby is that you're supposed to like wrap your arms around them and pull them to the ground, and you can only tackle the guy with the ball, I believe. Some of these hits where they just like collide into the guy, from what I know, that's probably an illegal tackle, but you'll have to kind of like set me straight on that because I'm not sure. But that is so dangerous. Like, even just like normal tackles, when you fall to the ground and you have the possibility of your head hitting the ground, like that can be an instant concussion. I would imagine that the concussion rate in rugby might be higher than it is for American football just because you do not have any sort of head protection. I mean, I've played basketball and I've had a couple of concussions just from playing basketball, from falling backwards and hitting the back of my head on the hardwood floor. I actually blacked out once. So I can kind of like sympathize with some of this stuff, but I would imagine like in a contact sport like this, you know, you're gonna have that happen quite often. And I did notice some players had at least like a rubber, I don't know what you call it, a rubber something protecting their head. But a lot of these tackles look very, very similar to American football. Like every single one of them happens in American football as well. Of course, we have the pads, but in American football, the difference is that you don't have to tackle wrapping your arms around the person. You can actually just run into them and hit them, you know, as long as you don't do like head to head, that's illegal. But you can just basically, you know, slam your body into the guy and, you know, try and take him out that way. That's totally fine in American football. And you can also hit people that don't have the ball as well. So it's a little different in rugby. And because the rules are a little different with the tackles, I think the collisions in American football tend to be probably a little bit more violent than in rugby. Hence the pads, but still these were definitely like tackles that you would see in American football without the pads. I hope all of these guys made it out okay and they continue their careers playing just fine. I also noticed that like rugby players are very like stocky built guys. There seems to be a certain body type that works really well for rugby. But other than that, it actually looks pretty fun to watch. So we'll be getting more into rugby and getting into more like gameplay, learning more about how the game is played and all of that stuff. In fact, I'm trying to learn more about international sports outside of the United States on my channel. And I've had people asking me to like get into AFL and like F1 and even darts, guys. So I definitely do enjoy watching sports. I enjoy playing sports too. I've always been kind of an athletic type, even though I may not look like it, but I'm actually pretty good at sports, guys. So anyway, stay tuned for more stuff like this coming up, and Roger here and I will see you next time.